Yesterday's football game was a disaster. And everybody's looking who to blame. Carson, Doug, the receivers, the O-line, the runner backs. I'm here to tell you every single one I just said is the blame for this loss.
We got the Eagles. We got the Sixers. Philly talk.
What's going on, everybody? Philly Mike here. And if you're new to the channel and support the Sixers or the Eagles, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it and all the support you guys give Philly Talk. But let's get down to business. So I've been hearing so much Carson Wentz hate and so much hate in general. I'm here to tell you that, yes, Carson Wentz played a horrible game. He had a horrible game. Really bad game. There was passes that he didn't throw that he should have thrown. There was passes that he missed Zach Ertz on, Matt Collins on, Miles Sanders on. He missed open passes. Yes, he had a bad game. How much more do I got to tell you that Carson Wentz had a bad game? But so did Doug Pederson in the play calling after that first drive. So did the offensive line trying to stop this New England pass rush. So did the receivers trying to get separation and catch balls. Everybody was at their all-time worst. That's what made it more frustrating, that the defense was at its all-time best and kept us in the game, and we were still in a game where every position played as bad as you can play in the NFL, and it was a one-possession game. Doug Pederson calling 3rd and 10s. Everybody's running short than the line to get first down. Offensive line letting constant pressure up the middle. 5 sacks, probably 8 or 9 knockdowns. Lane Johnson gets concussed. That was part of the reason why. Nelson Aguilar drops a ball over the middle that gets tipped a little bit right in his hands though. And then on the game-winning catch, yes, it was a hard catch, but he made it harder than it had to be because instead of just tracking it like this, he goes this way and then turns this way. He didn't need to do all that. So at the end of the day, we still had a chance to win, even with Carson Wentz missing. Receivers dropping. O-line just doing whatever they want, not blocking. And Doug Pederson calling pass in the second half. 40 pass plays for Carson Wentz when we were running 5 yards a clip in the first and second quarter. 5 yards a clip and you stop. Miles Sanders only gets 4 touches in the second half. Remember when Jim Schwartz's defense was playing really bad? We blame certain players on this defense. They're trash. Jim Schwartz's defense is trash. Fire them players. Fire Jim Schwartz. Missing pieces in the defense made more players vulnerable. Made Jim Schwartz call a safe and crappy game. Now he got his pieces back. They got their brothers back. Each player is stepping up because of the player aside of them. The coach is calling aggressive calls because he got the players to do it with. Now the defense look good. So why don't we think of the same thing for the offense? Doug is calling a bad game because he got bad players. Carson Wentz is playing bad because he's getting harassed and he got bad players. The O-line is blocking bad because everybody's playing bad because of everybody. They're feeling off this bad energy. O-line don't want to block because Carson Wentz hold the ball too long. Carson Wentz holding the ball too long because receivers can't get open. The receivers can't get open because, well, at the end of the day, they just can't get open. But you see what I'm saying? So now the defense is looking good. We're not talking about Jim Schwartz. We're not talking about individual players. But now we're talking about individual players on the offense. Carson Wentz, Doug Pederson, play calling, everything. We have to just come together as a team and play football. At the end of the day, that's what it takes. In this weak-ass division we're in, we still in this. So it's not panic yet. It's about to be start to panic. This Seattle Seahawks game is now very, very important. And it's going to be no small task if we go in there with no Howard, no Alshon. But I do want to say something. Think about this. 3 games have something in common. We went into the Lions game, the Falcons game, and the Patriots game with almost all the same receivers plus Jordan Matthews. So the Falcons game, Whiteside, Aguilar, Hollins. Drops. Aguilar drops the game-winning touchdown. But Carson Wentz does, he gets criticized. Lions, drop. Same people. Whiteside, Aguilar, Hollins. Drop. Whiteside, game-winning drop. But Carson Wentz gets criticized. Patriots, same players, add Jordan Matthews. 1 catch, 6 yards. So he's not added. Take him back out. Same players, drop. Again, I'm going to admit, Carson Wentz played worse this game than any game except for the Dallas Cowboys game. But other than that, he put us in all the positions to win every other game. And he played horrible this game. But at the end of the day, he drove down the field, a big drive. I think we were on our four-yard line. So he drove all the way from the 4 all the way to the 30. And then threw a dot to Nelson Aguilar. And Nelson Aguilar tracked the ball bad and dropped it. But again, he gets blamed because if he passes the ball to Ertz on second and third down, if he just makes that throw, we don't got to go to the extent of 4th and 10 off the back foot. So you're right, Carson Wentz is to blame, but so is everybody else. The Philadelphia Eagles offense lost that football game. Not just Carson, not just Doug, not just the receivers, not just the O-line. The whole team lost it. And if we're going to play football and win games, we got to stop blaming one person. We got to blame everybody. Everybody needs to take accountability for this loss. Carson Wentz got to be better for what he is. The receivers got to find a way to be better. The coaching has to find a way to call a better game that's suitable for the players on the field. You can't call this game like you got D-Jack and Alshon and Jordan Howard. You can't call the game that way, Doug. At the end of the day, everybody needs to be held accountable. But we have to get over this because we got a home game against Seattle. And we're not done yet. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this video. Again, if you think someone's to blame personally, go ahead and put it down in the comment section. But at the end of the day, watching this, I see every single offensive player deserve the blame, except for Zach Ertz. So at the end of the day, like this video, share this video, subscribe. If you're not, comment down below what you think. Like I said, man, everybody needs to be blamed, not just one person on the offense. 11 of the 12 men, not Zach Ertz. We out.